I keep my fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's a Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I'm fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Vladimir, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapped.
Where you at, fellas? Where you at, fellas? Woo! Elmer!
Hey, how you doing? Look, fellas, that's our boy.
I dig you, man. That's what I'm talking about. What's poppin'?
They get everything so shiny. They got a valet towel boy in here.
Like them shoes, Red?
Oh, yeah. They passing niggas some new shoes out up in heaven.
Shit, it's all about the blue light, boy. Keep that blue light going.
Blue light?
It's the purest light in the spectrum. Oh, yeah, it's all around you.
Can you get this stuff off?
No, boy, it's the blue light. All the great ones got it.
Oh.
People would kill to get the blue light, you big dummy.
Great ones, huh? You know, God gave you extra light, man, to shine during these dark times. You made it through the blues. That's why they call it blue light.
Yeah. About that time, right? Man, y'all been waiting for me for a minute. Let's take it back. It's Quan. Yeah. Came to give you niggas a little perspective and some direction. You feel me? Check. Look, yeah, I was sitting back, yeah, really contemplating. Looking at my life, I could see death was waiting. In the lane of snares, falling for all the traps. 09 of January, let me take you back. Yeah, I was down with Satan before I found the Lord. Not for who a nigga was, but just a better plug. You know the better placement with all the temptation. You know the fast cars, bitches, and paper chasing. A nigga life was reckless, a real crash dummy. No thought for tomorrow. Man, the Lord is funny. Now I reflect from what he took from me, so I understand the second chance, and I'm thankful he looking out for me. Yeah, I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas the truth and not deliver songs. I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas the truth and not deliver songs. A California baby, but one West made me. Should've been neighborhood, but the gangster raised me. This world tried to play me. I thank the Lord for truth, cause nowadays these niggas faker than a Drewski suit. About time we regroup. What happened to perspective? You niggas lost in the sauce without a sense of direction. You lacking urgency, man, purpose be the key. But everything you do is to blow up commercially? That nigga use a hoe. Man, it's time you niggas wake up, man. Stop playing, man, with the Lord, man. Stop playing with your life, man, before you don't get it right. I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas truth and not deliver songs.
Hey, I need to launch a campaign in 2 weeks. Let's see.
Hey, listen, what is all this mean, man? All this blackness in the Bible, you hear black from Genesis to Revelation. All you hear about is these black prophets, this black Christ, this black Messiah. Moses black. All the prophets black in the Bible, man. What does it mean? Is that God made black people the first to be reckoned with on this earth, man. You ain't nothing small, black people. And don't let nobody make you think you're a small force on this earth. God put his spirit in you.
Yeah. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, kill lies and all deceptions. Cause these days niggas hide they transgressions. Too busy pushing divide and gram flexing. My people losing their lives wanting progression. They say we living to die, now that's perception. I cry out loud to the Lord, he my protection. It's hectic, we need to heal God's chosen people by showing the world the other nations is fucking evil, feeble. Cause one day he never coming back. That's why I play the corner on blocks like running backs. Strapped and no weapon form shall prosper. Or he can see a funeral or a fucking doctor. Imposters, nobody fucking with my roster. I do it for the king, no author. That's word to Christ. I'm just trying to get a piece and a slice before the Lord cut off the lights. Thief in the night, yeah. I'm just trying to get a piece and a slice before he cut off the lights. Yeah. Yeah, how was shy back on the way? I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's all I was raised up to do. Let's get it right. Yeah, let's get it right. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's all I was raised up to do. Let's get it right. Yeah, let's get it right. Man, I move with the faith of young Gideon, mixed with a bit of discipline. Bad bitch, Dominican, sweet smells of cinnamon. Real nigga, you never been doing the bare minimum, lying on the curriculum while I was at the fisherman. Yeah, I'm on the road like a Michelin. Man, they strike a pose, you see the bitch in them. Man, they snatch your souls like a pendulum. We come hard, them niggas gentlemen, excuse me, feminine. I'm just charged up with adrenaline, and all your words, I ain't feeling them. Yeah, none of your sentiments is all your worth built off ignorance. I'm just establishing difference. I was raised by better men. Rock a shield of David, no Letterman. I'm just moving up George Jefferson. In the truth, I'm a veteran. Praying for the day that I'm heaven sent. Well, all lives die, you can't get the rest. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's all I was raised up to do. Let's get it right. Yeah, let's get it right. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's all I was raised up to do. Let's get it right. Yeah, let's get it right.
Take a ride, take a ride.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Take a ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide, there's a ride on the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Watch me ride in the spaceship. Yeah. Watch me slide as a glide, as a ride in the space.
You peep the ledger, nothing ever fresher. Find me dipping old school, candid paint is pressure. I do it to the letter, little baby sweet as nectar. With a flavor that's tailor-made from the ancestors. And baby, it's whatever. I'm moving in the stellar. I thank the Lord, cause real niggas, we gon' live forever. I'm on a different level. I mean a different level. It's something special how we slide in the holy vessel. And yeah, it's presidential. No, this is not a rental. We came a long way from broken oats and porcelain. No need for incidentals. The Lord provided simple. So I was told to buy a sword, so I keep a pistol. And you can get your issue. This ain't no tough talk. I make it clear, baby. I walk it how I talk. And yeah, Kwame been the boss as I'm dipped in the sauce while I ride in the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna rock. I wanna rock. Yeah, take a ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide as I ride on the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna rock. I wanna rock. Yeah, watch me ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide as I glide as I ride in the space.
When no dance, so you know it's me. Knocking pictures off the wall when I swing down on any street. Fifth wheel showing naked ass, chrome gal parked on that wet paint. Boy, that's a super freak. It's the Tay, I know Poppy can't clock me. Hater blockers on designer label, say Versace. Rolls out of copies, Daniel Sons to Miyagi. I be on my player shit, one West, they be hating you. Trying to throw salt in the game, but ain't no sweating it. I be on my grind, if it's mine, yeah, I'm taking it. Vibe so authentic when she with you, yeah, she faking it. I'ma bump her down and move around and make space for it. So boomerang as I slide in, do my thing. Water tie, Saturday, boy, I'm speaking booty tang. Sidestepping out scallywags, cause that cootie tang. Tricks is for kids, and my name ain't David Blaine. I'm a moonwalk like Michael, stop playing shorty, cause these other niggas just your man. Ow.
I wanna rock. I wanna rock. Yeah, take a ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide as I ride on the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna rock. I wanna rock. Yeah, watch me ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide as I glide as I ride in the spaceship.
All right, let's get to it, man. Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum to my brothers out there. Yahweh Shamar Slaki. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathum to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Al Shem Yahshua to my sisters. This is Isupk Pacific Northwest Scripture Breakdown class, where we break down the mysteries of the scriptures. We break down the answers that you seek. You know what I'm saying? We go through the Bible, and then we teach our people how to behave, how to act, how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We teach our brothers and sisters that. Now, I'm gonna open up the floor to any questions. If you got any questions, go ahead and type it in the chat. If you're on Facebook, I don't think that your question will come through. You might have to go to YouTube in order to have your questions come through. But I am watching the live on Facebook just so I can
look at your questions.
Good questions come through.
All right. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a second. Hey, shout out to Diana for being in the class. Shout out to all you brothers and sisters who's in the class right now. So, all right, if you ain't got no questions, when we go ahead and get started, go ahead and get started. Now, let me tell you something. White privilege do exist. And I'm going to show you that white privilege exists. Because when we talk about white privilege, then guess what? You got white people saying, well, there ain't no such thing as white privilege. What privilege do they have? I'm going to tell you the privilege that they have. They have the privilege to commit crimes and get away with it. Is that not a privilege in itself? To go into the workplace, to go into any type of setting and be accepted in any setting. You could go across the seas into other countries and still be accepted. Ain't that not privilege? Privilege is if you can be if you're socially accepted by everybody. You can commit crimes. You can SA 2 women and strangle them and then do no jail time. Do community service. Not get charged as an adult. You don't think that's privilege? I think that's privilege. I absolutely think that's privilege. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jesse Mack Butler, I believe out of Oklahoma. He was charged with SAing 2 women, strangling both of them, and walking away scot-free without doing no jail time. And he's 19 years old. But yet, on the other hand, we have, our brothers like Nolan Wells that was hung. That hung, but he was unalived. But they're trying to rule it as suicide. You have that sister that was hung. I believe in Mississippi. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know if you black and Latino people out there, Mississippi is not the place to be. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mississippi, you do not want to be in Mississippi. Because it seems like Mississippi, everybody, blacks and Latinos are getting unalived at an alarming rate. Unalived at an alarming rate. All right, so I have Diana. She asked a question. She said, could she get a general breakdown on Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5? All right, we're about to go ahead and get that real fast. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. All right. So she said she just want a general breakdown of what's going on the scripture. All right. So we're going to start from the top. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So this is, this is the Lord. The Lord is saying, of course, if you go through the chapter, you know what I'm saying, the Lord, so this is, I'm going to start at verse 1. The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah of the priests that were in Anathoth, in the land of Benjamin. Verse 2, to whom the word of the Lord came into the days of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. So usually when you want to know what's going on, you always start at the top and read, and they'll tell you what the scripture is talking about. Verse 3, it came also in the days of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the carrying away of Jerusalem captive in the 5th month. Verse 4, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, all right, this is the word of the Lord coming into Jeremiah. He said, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So of course, this is the Lord talking to Jeremiah, but you can apply this to all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The Lord knew you as he was forming you. He knew you first. He knew who you was going to be like. He knew your personality. He knew who you are. He knew how you was going to be. You know what I'm saying? He knew your path. He formed you in the belly. He said he knew you first in the belly. All right? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. He knew of you. What is that really talking about? That's talking about your spirit. You know? That's talking about your spirit. The Lord knew that spirit that you have on you first. He gave you the spirit. You understand? How else is the Lord going to know you before, you've been formed yet? Because of that very same spirit. If you don't know the Lord is called, you understand, Salaki. He's the, what is it called? He is the host, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of spirits. That's what the Lord is called. He knew you first. He knew that spirit that you have on you before you even knew. He created you, and you was formed in the belly of your mother, and he gave you that spirit. But he knew you first before you was even born. Okay? It says, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. Before you came out of your mother's womb, he sanctified. What does it mean to sanctify? All right? Let's go ahead and we're going to look it up. So this is the definition for the word sanctified. Made holy, purified, or set apart for a sacred and religious purpose. So sanctified is another word for holy. Set apart, it says set apart, purified. The Lord separated you. You know what I'm saying? Separated that spirit that he gave you. What that means, he separated you from everybody else. All right? He said he sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. You understand? Whoever's a prophet now was a prophet in the past. Absolutely. I'm going to say it again. Whoever's a prophet now was a prophet in the past. The Lord sanctified you to be a prophet. He gave you that Holy Spirit and separated you from everybody else because he made you a prophet. All right? That's why it says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. He ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, until Israel. And hell, unto all these nations. Because guess what we're doing now? We're prophesizing now. We're on the street corners now, you know what I'm saying, telling the people they face them according to the Bible. Telling them because of what y'all did, y'all gonna have to pay the consequences from the Lord. And we tell them that out of the book that's called the Holy Bible. Yeah, that's what it means. Did that answer your question, Donna? I believe that answered her question. If it didn't answer your question, just put it in the group chat. Just put it in the chat. All right. But like I was saying before, we know white privilege exists. We know because look at all the things that white people is getting away with. It's getting away with. Right now, we're in Portland, Oregon right now. Portland, Oregon is considered a safe city for white people. When white people, mess up somewhere else, they come here. Like the drugs over here, this is what somebody told me. Someone told me that fentanyl is the preferred drug out here, right? Fentanyl it's a huge supply of it. There's so much of it. There's so much fentanyl out here in Portland. It's cheap. It's easy to get. Everybody's selling it. If you come out here, it's number of homeless white people. Homeless white people. And what's so crazy about it is there's tons of programs for them to get in, to get right, to get them back on track. That's helping them out. That's helping them. But a lot of times they don't want the help. They don't want the help. They like living from day to day on the streets. You know what I'm saying? On their fix. They love it. And you know why they love it? Because they have that same spirit as Cain. The Lord told Cain that he would be a vagabond and a fugitive. Well, white people are living that out now, especially out in Portland. They're vagabonds. They don't have no homes. They're living on the streets. They're living on the streets, all drugged up. All drugged up, running away from the law. Running away from the law. Because like I said before, Portland, Oregon is like a safe city for white people. So when they go and commit criminal acts somewhere else and they're running away from the law, guess what? They could come here and be protected. And what else is crazy is that there's a shortage of police. There's a shortage of police out here. So ain't nobody coming to look for you. They need police officers. And what's so crazy about it, you would think that because of all the drugs and the homelessness, you would think that you need more police officers. But yet, there's not enough police officers out here. Like, I've never been to a state where there wasn't enough police officers. I guess because there's not enough black people to oppress. It's not enough black people to shoot. Portland, Oregon is damn near 96% white. It's damn near 95 to 96% white. And guess what? Nobody want to be police officers because it's nothing but white people here. I've learned from plenty of brothers of mine, Portland used to be black. Portland used to be black until the displacement. Until white people moved in, gentrified the neighborhood, tearing down projects, tearing down homes, building highways over land, and then they moved all the blacks and Latinos out. They moved them all out. But at one point in time, Portland was black. Portland was black. White people gentrified, did exactly what they did to the native, the indigenous people. they displaced them and put them on reservations, even though this whole land was theirs, even though they shared this land with them. It is amazing how white people could come and displace you out your own land and call it theirs. It's amazing. It's not amazing like I'm just intrigued. Like who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to come in somebody else's land? Right? Like I kind of see why the Arabs act like they do. Because you had the US military invade their land, their home, trying to change their rules, trying to change their laws, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, they're outraged. They finding all types of weapons, and what they were trying to protect was theirs. When white people go to other lands, guess what? You got so-called democracy follows them. Sooner or later, they're going to be strip clubs in your neighborhoods. There'll be liquor stores in your neighborhoods. There'll be drugs all throughout your neighborhoods. Your women is going to turn into whores. Your men are going to be weak, putting on dresses. Then homosexuality starts running rampant. That's what white people do. This is their history. This is what they do. And the only one that can stop them is the Most High. All right? But let me pull up this article real fast. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up this guy right here. All right, this guy right here. So this dude, his name is Jesse Butler, right? He was charged with first-degree rape, domestic assault, and battery by strangulation, attempted rape in the first degree, and rape by instrument in March of 2025. Right? Those are some pretty heinous crimes. Like super heinous crimes. Like if it was a black man that committed this, he probably would have been serving a life sentence for this. He probably would have been serving the life sentence, probably multiple life sentences, 2 life sentences, because it's 2 individuals. And then you add on top of the strangulation, he might be facing the death penalty, right? He might be facing the death penalty. But let's continue reading. Right here. On Monday, August 4th, Jesse Mack Butler's case was formally dismissed after he completed all of his probation requirements. So his case was dismissed. Like his case is dismissed. And you telling me there's no such thing as white privilege? You telling me someone can rape 2 women, especially living in America, because America is all about protecting women, especially from men. You telling me that this guy raped 2 women, strangled both of them, and he don't see no jail time? It says he completed all his probationary period, probationary requirements. What, community service? So he completed community service and he do not see prison, and the case drops? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, it's just, white privilege is absolutely real. Like, someone that says that it's not real is a liar. Is a liar. I don't want to say no profanity on here, but is a liar. All the way. A liar. Let's read some more. Give me 1 second. It says Payne and Logan County District Attorney Jeremiah Gregory, who was not in office when Butler reached a plea deal, plans to resubmit the case to federal prosecutor for review. One victim's family is considering a civil suit, while Butler's attorney seeks to have his record expunged. Butler, the son of a prominent local family, was arrested in March 2025 following a September 2024 investigation into reports of assault by two high school students in Stillwater, Oklahoma, according to official reports reviewed by People. Butler was 17 years old at the time of his arrest and was charged as an adult, according to court documents cited by Coco, before being downgraded to youthful offender. So they downgraded his charge to a youthful offender. He was charged with 11 separate counts, including first-degree rape, domestic assault and battery by strangulation, attempted rape in the first degree, and rape by instrumentation, per court records. I mean, man, if you was to say that white privilege don't exist, I would literally laugh in your face right now. I would laugh because it absolutely exists. Like, we're looking at it. What's that brother name? The one that had defended himself against Austin Metcalf? Carmelo Anthony, right? You got Carmelo Anthony, right? A teenager that's serving 35 years for defending his life. Defending his life against a bully named Austin Metcalf. But yet he's serving 35 years for defending himself. For defending himself. I never understood that. So what that goes to say, what that goes to tell you is that America's trying to tell us that they don't want you to defend yourself. If you get targeted and harmed by a white person, let it happen. That's what I'm sensing. Let it happen. But you have a God-given right by God to defend your life. You shouldn't let nobody cause you harm or put their hands on you without defending yourself. You have the right. But in America, blacks and Latinos, we don't have a right to defend ourselves. We don't have a right to preserve our life. They want to take it. And then what's so crazy about it is they make a sport out of it. They make a sport out of unaliving us. So Diana said instrumentation means that he used something other than his body part. Basically, yeah. Yeah, instrumentation. Let's go ahead and look that up real fast. So they really don't say it, but let's see. Okay, it says it refers to the non-consensual penetration of a victim's vagina or anus using an inanimate object. Yeah. Yeah, exactly what you said, Diana. Exactly what you said. Yeah. You can't tell me anything. Let me tell you something. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The devil. Diablo. El Blanco. Um, El Blanco es Diablo. Yes. And you know that because they don't hold themselves accountable for anything that they do. And I'm about to pull up a scripture. This is Zechariah. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. It says, whose possessors. Right now, blacks and Latinos and natives are being possessed. Are we in captivity? We are slaves here in America and all over the world by white people. By white people, right? It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So they unalive us. They hang us up on trees. They put us in the prisons. You know what I'm saying? They put drugs in our communities. They put guns in our communities, right? They do anything they possibly can. They put alcohol. It's a liquor store on every damn corner. It's a church on every damn corner. They want us to unalive ourselves. They want us to unalive and basically kill ourselves. That's what it is. They want us to do that. And then while they're doing that, they hold themselves not guilty. They don't think that they're guilty for what they're doing to us, which is why when we talk about black and Latino, black Latino and indigenous issues, they're like, oh, well, we don't know. They can't understand. They can't even fathom because it never happened to them. No one has ever oppressed them like another people. They haven't been oppressed like how we're being oppressed. They haven't been killed like how we've been killed. They haven't served a bondage or a captivity like we've served. They never did that. Never. Diana said right because there has been non-documented hangings of our people, and they have ruled it a suicide. You know when they do that, when they rule it a suicide, that's them trying to not claim responsibility. It's an insult. So they think that black people, we hang ourselves. So you telling me that we didn't tie the noose, tie the rope on a tree, and then we just suspended hanging in the air. We did that all ourselves? What it is white people are laughing at you. They think you're stupid. They think you're unintelligent. They ruled it suicide. That's an insult to your intelligence, black people, Latino people, indigenous people. They're playing on your intelligence. And I don't find that funny. That's not funny at all. And in due time, white people will get their just desserts. They will get exactly what they deserve from the Most High God. Which is why the scripture said that white people white people are the only people that haven't attained mercy from the Lord. Haven't attained no mercy. All the other people, they did what they did to us. They're going to suffer out their punishment, their consequence, and then after 1,000 years, they'll go back into their own land. But white people, after 1,000 years, the Lord wants to totally annihilate them. Totally. Because if you leave them alive, the same thing is going to happen. The same thing. Like, you can't control these people. White people are like rabid dogs. You let the dog bite one person, bite another person, bite another person. Sooner or later, you got to put the dog down. And I'm not saying, look, my fellow black people, my fellow Latino, indigenous people, I'm not saying go pick up weapons and then start doing stuff to white people. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to come into the truth in the Isupk, the Commander General Hunter. Come into the truth. Learn who you are. Learn to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And then let the Lord do the punishment. Let the Lord fight on your behalf. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying go pick up guns and, we're going to march on Washington or whatever. Or, No, I'm not telling you that. But what I am telling you is that we need to separate. In order to preserve our life, in order for them to stop killing us, we must be separate. Hell, the Lord said that we are holy people anyway. We are people we was off to ourselves, doing our own thing. The problem is, we had bitch ass niggas like Martin Luther King. Excuse my French, excuse my language, but I just had to say, we had people like Martin Luther King who preached this whole intertwining, intermingling, that we got to come together, kumbaya, but yet in the process we lose everything. Like, imagine that. He went to the March on Washington was about jobs. It was about getting a fair pay, getting jobs. But it turned into this whole I have a dream speech. And now look, I might be wrong about this, but I don't think he wrote that speech himself. I think a Jewish dude wrote it for him, if I'm not mistaken. After he read that, so what? Now we can use the white water fountain. Now we can use the white bathrooms. Now we could go sit at white restaurants, not knowing that the white bathroom was the filthiest bathroom. The white water fountain was the filthiest water fountain. These white establishments, one thing I can say about my people, at least we're clean. At least we're clean. Like, I can attest to my own people. I can attest. We're more cleanlier than all these other nations. We pride ourselves in being clean, smelling good, looking good. Ain't that what what's his name? James Brown? That's what he said, right? He said, I look good, I smell good, I make love good. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. I pride myself on that. I pride myself on my people. But yet, we had this dude do this whole spiel about coming together with white people. But in the process of coming together, we lose everything that made us separate. We lose all of our businesses. We damn near lose what we was fighting for. We was fighting for equality. That's what the whole civil rights movement was about. Equality. Not coming together and mingling into their infrastructure to the detriment of black people, to the detriment of Latino people, to the detriment of indigenous people. And on top of that, because of the civil rights movement and because of the sacrifice our people made, you got other nations of people coming over to here and getting all the benefits that we were supposed to get. Like black people, we do not get none of the benefits from the civil rights. We don't get none of the benefits from civil rights. But they do. These other nations do. They don't have redlining to stop them from getting loans from the bank. They got their old communities where they support each other without interference from America. These other nations come over here and they do not vote. They make all the money, send it back to their people, but they don't take part in the foolishness. They don't take part in the voting. They don't take part in it. And then you got the nerve to tell me that my people, even though we started the whole civil rights movement, you telling me that we still don't get none of the benefits? We still being oppressed with redlining. We still being oppressed with, not getting equality in the school system. Our children have outdated books in class. There's not enough teachers in the schools, in the school system. We're not getting enough funding in the school system, in minority schooling. But yet you go to the white communities, they get all of the funding. When I was living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, those public schools didn't have no air conditioning. Those public schools in the hood, like one time I was delivering stuff over there, and the school was so hot. It was so hot. And I'm like, why is it so hot in these schools? Because they ain't got no air conditioning. I'm like, how is these children able to learn? How is they able to sit down and learn? Shit, they can't. They can't learn. They too focused on trying to stay cool. Like, imagine you're sitting in a hot classroom all day. They're in school from 6 to 8 hours? And then your shirt, you come home, your shirt is dripping wet with sweat because it's been so hot. You can't focus in school. Kids can't learn like that in that type of environment. But yet, go back to it. They say that white privilege don't exist. White kids don't have to worry about things like this in their schools. That's the privilege. The privilege is you get all of the benefits. You get all of the luxury. You get it all. You don't suffer none of the negative benefits. Not negative benefits, but you don't suffer none of the negativity. We suffer it all in the Black community, in the Latino and indigenous communities. We suffer all of the negativity, all of it. But yet you got, let me tell you something, man, there's no justice. What's that police officer name? I forgot his name. His name is Tatum, Officer Tatum. Like, how dare he go on the forefront and embarrass Black people like that by speaking against Black people and speaking up for white people? Like, how dare? Like, some people just don't need people just don't need a platform. They don't need a platform to speak because they'll embarrass themselves. They'll embarrass all of us. They'll embarrass us. You got Officer Tatum acting like a damn coon, right? Acting like a damn coon, telling all of them white America that, everything that's wrong with the Black community. Like we don't know what's wrong with the Black community. The problem is we need righteous leaders in power. We don't need leaders like Al Sharpton and, all these so-called religious leaders that's in our community. We don't need them. We need righteous leaders that's going to hold ourselves accountable. You got TD Jakes going to Diddy parties. TD Jakes is going to Diddy parties. And this is supposed to be a man of God. But yet, this is the same one that says, woman, thou art loosed. Like you gotta make it make sense. The problem is it doesn't make sense. So what needs to happen is all these so-called religious leaders get moved on to the side, and then you have men like Commander General Yohana come and make the decisions, step forth. You got the men up under him, the captains, the generals, the captains, officers. We step in the foot, and then we guide our communities. We guide our communities. We separate. We separate ourselves spiritually. Spiritually. Like, stop going to these churches. Stop going to the mosque. Stop going to these, being part of these religious sects. And then come back to your culture. You know what a great question would be? A great question would be, well, damn, if I'm an Israelite, what I'm supposed to be doing as an Israelite? That's a great question. As an Israelite, you're supposed to be keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's in the Bible. We're supposed to be keeping them. But yet, what do your religious leaders tell you? Oh, the laws has been done away with. Oh, go ahead. If you can eat pork, yeah. All you got to do is pray over it. Let me tell you something. That's not in the Bible. I've read it. It's not in the Bible. You can eat pork. All you have to do is pray over it. It's not in the Bible. Women, thou art loosed. It's not in the Bible. The problem with your religious leaders is that they're speaking from their own hearts, their own desires. Why would a man of God tell you that women, thou art loosed? You're loosed because he wants to have sex with you. Two and two together, it don't make sense. Two and two together, it makes perfect sense. He tell you that you're loose from the relationship that you're in, your marriage that you're in from your husband, so you can go have sex with him. Pastors do it all the time. Pastors getting caught on a daily basis doing homosexual stuff, having adultery with another man's woman, and then, oh my God, don't get me on this dude. This dude, Young Pharaoh, right? If you don't know who Young Pharaoh is, hold on, let me pull him up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Give me 1 second, Salakia, for the delay. Pulling the video up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm still looking for the video. I could have swore. I swore I just seen that video. All right. All right. I think I found the video. Give me, or I'm about to play it right now.
Peace be family. It's your boy Young Pharaoh, Kid Lil Feet, the Holy Ghost, and this is serious. Seriously, I'm out at Chipotle right now with them stingers on. Swag, brother. It is what it is. I'm in Detroit. What's up? I'm getting ready to go back to the crib, stream on Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you stream on Star Wars Battlefront 2, hop on, and hop off. Because that's what's about to happen. With that being said, I see y'all there. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's the Holy Ghost. Bro. Peace be family. It's your boy Young Pharaoh.
I mean, you see? Hold on, slide. Yeah. That's a good question, Diana. Diana said, what's wrong with his fingers? Well, he got some fingernails on it. He got nails. He got nails like a women do. Don't know what's going on, but guess what? He's in that so-called conscious community. Those conscious community niggas, man, they always on that homo stuff, man. Always. They're always on that homosexualities type stuff. You got Polite, right? You got Polite, the dude Nature Boy. You got the dude Young Pharaoh. He got their mentor, man. What's his name? I forgot what his name. He's the dude that was raping them boys and stuff back then. Forgot his name. It'll come back to me. You know, this is what I mean. We need righteous leadership. We need righteous leaderships in our communities. And this is what we're doing under Commander Jerry Hunter. We're raising brothers and sisters up because we need our sisters as well. We need our sisters to teach other sisters how to be women. We need that. We got brothers teaching other brothers how to be men, not how to be emotional. Because a lot of times we're coming from single parent households with just a mother. With just a mother, and then that's all you know is how to be emotional. That's all you know. So now what we're doing is we're bringing masculinity on the forefront again. We're bringing the spirit of the Lord, the spirit of the Most High God, right? All right, let's get back in the scriptures. We left off on Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, because white people do not hold themselves accountable for nothing. All the killing that they're doing of us, all the hanging, they don't want to take credit for that. It's a real bad stain. They don't want to be accountable for that. Right? And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. Because that's how white people really got rich. They got rich off the murder and the slavery and the free slave labor that they got for about 250, 300 years. Yeah, the slave labor, that's how they got rich. They want to tell white people, be quick to say, oh, it's hard work and dedication. You just got to tie yourself up by the bootstrap and then just go. No. You're rich because your forefathers had slaves. That's why. Your forefather had slaves. They oppressed black, Latinos, and indigenous people, and then they became rich off of free labor. Any people will be rich off free labor. free slave labor. That amount of time, 250 years, 300 years of free slave labor. And then, oh my God, not only that, but all the heinous criminal activity that y'all guys was doing. Come on. All right, Diana said, how can any woman want a man like that to guide them and to teach them and to protect them? And there is no masculinity within them. I'm going to tell you something. My sisters out there, my sisters, I love you. I love my sisters out there. Blacks, Latinas, Blacks, Latinas, and indigenous women, I love y'all. But it's time to get with the program. It's time to get with the program. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough men, masculine men that, you know, sometimes y'all might have to share. Isaiah say that the book of Isaiah, what is it? It's like, what, 4:1, I believe? 7 women will cleave on to one man. Let me get it. I believe it's Isaiah 4:1, but I might be wrong. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, what day is talking about? It's talking about now. This is the day. We're close to the end of the days. We literally here. What did Jesus Christ say? What would be the signs at the end times? He said wars, rumors of wars. Well, we have that. You got the war in Ukraine. You got Israel banging it out with Iran. You got Afghanistan and all that coming in. You got the U.S. military hopping into that. You got Russia, you know, dipping in. Now we're about to have China. It's about to do its play. Like, we in that time now. You should hear of wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. I mean, you got all types of natural disasters that's going on. You got earthquakes, tsunamis, flood. I mean, volcanoes are erupting. Hell, it was a big forest fire in Spokane, Washington, not too long ago. A dude he did some type of massive arson where he destroyed thousands of acres of forest, hundreds of thousands of dollars in property damage. Like, come on. In that day, this is the day, right? It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. So 7 women shall take hold of one man, right? Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. What that means? That means that they're not really going to need for anything. They're going to have their own stuff. They said, we're going to have our own food. We're going to have our own clothing, right? What is it talking about? It's talking about that they can take care of themselves. You know how we living in a time right now where women like, oh, well, I need a man that's a provider. Well, shit, I mean, a man can be a provider, but damn, y'all providing for y'all damn selves anyway. Y'all got jobs. I got these fancy jobs, making over $100K a year. What the hell you need a man money for? Really, you don't. But what you do need to be called by his name. What is that talking about? Let's read. It says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. You know what I'm saying? Women, a lot of women, they don't want to be known as the woman that's like single. A lot of sisters, they want a man. They want a strong masculine man. But sadly, there's not enough strong masculine men to go around. A lot of men is down low. A lot of them is homosexual, right? A lot of them is effeminate. This world, this confusion, this land is transforming the people. It's transforming our men into effeminate men. It's not enough masculinity to go around for the sisters. I mean, men. I mean, sisters want masculine men. It's not enough masculine men to go around for the sisters. So guess what? The scriptures say 7 women will take hold of 1 man. I mean, if that's what it takes, sis, that's just what it takes. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because that's what the Bible say. So get you a strong man. If you got a wife, 2, 3, okay. It is what it is. They said, the scripture say, only let me be called by their name. Let me be known as this is my husband. I'm Priest Zaquan husband. No, I mean, I'm Priest Zaquan's wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be single no more. Some of you sisters been single for years. And you know, like being single ain't really all that. You ain't got nobody to have your back. At least with a man, at least when you got your man, he got your back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm tired of this whole thing. Like, it's on all these podcasts, you got these women say, oh, I don't want to go 50-50 with a man. I want the man to pay all. You're never going to get a man. You're never going to get a man. Why? Because you're not reasonable. You're not reasonable. We're living in a time where it takes 2 people to run a household. It takes a man and a woman both working, bringing in income to successfully provide the needs for the household. Not just one income. So you expect this man to go work a 9 to 5. He probably working about 48, 56, maybe 60 hours a week. Paying all the bills. That's probably a couple of thousands, maybe about a few thousands. And then provide for all your personal needs too. You like to go shopping, get your nails done, hair did, extracurricular activities. It takes 2 incomes. Let me tell you something. I live in Oregon, right? I live in Portland, Oregon. The median wage here is about the average wage people take home is about $28 an hour. $28. That's the median. I looked up the stats already. It's about $28. $28.17. That they say is the livable wage that people can live on here in Portland. The average people make a year is between $61,000 to $97,000 a year. So if you ain't got no high-paying job, this is why it makes more sense for 2 people to run a household. You see? Diana said, we do want a strong masculine man, and not a man that we can go get a fill-in with. Right. Both of y'all going to the nail shop to go get a mani and pedi. Y'all both getting a mani and pedi. No. I'm going to tell you what a strong masculine man would be doing. A strong masculine man would be doing what I'm doing right now, teaching the people the law, statute, commandments of God. Teaching the men how to be men, teaching the women how to act, or how they should be presenting themselves in front of men, raising this nation up, fighting for his people. That's what real masculine men should be doing. Not T.D. Jakes going to Diddy parties and telling you that women that are loose and, homosexual stuff alleged. Yeah, not no Tyler Perry type stuff. Tyler Perry is not a masculine man. What's crazy about it is it's like Tyler Perry thinks he's still trying to portray like he's masculine, but he's on the down low. He was going through that whole lawsuit with the dude. The dude said that Tyler Perry wanted to have sex with him. And dude sued him. I don't know. Why would he be lying about that? Because Tyler Perry probably wanted to have sex with him. That's just what it is. All right? But yeah, let's go back. I didn't mean to just go too far off the board, but let's go back. So, what I was saying was white privilege absolutely exists. For everybody that's watching that just tuned into the stream, I just went over how Jesse Butler, right? The guy that raped 2 girls, strangled them both, and did no day in jail, no time in jail. And he might be in the process of getting his record expunged. They're getting his record sealed. Yep. White supremacy, white privilege absolutely exists. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Just look around. Look at all the hangings. All the hangings is being ruled a suicide. Look at what ICE is doing to the Latino to their children. They're snatching them from the children. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you absolutely know that Mexican people are Israelites. Are Israelites, because there's a curse in the Bible. Let's get it. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. It says, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. Let me tell you something. This is absolutely, Mexican people are Israelites because they're going through this curse as well. They're getting ISIS snatching their children away from them, right? Putting them in detention camps or whatever the hell they're doing with them. They probably got some secret agenda that we don't know about. But they're getting their children snatched away from them, put in concentration camps, right? It says, and there shall be no might in thy hand, meaning that they don't have the power to go get them back. They don't have the power to stop it from happening. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no power to do anything about it. Just like who? Just like Negroes, just like Jamaican people over there in Jamaica, just like Haitians, just like all of the Latino people and natives. All of us had to go endure the same thing. We had to watch our children get snatched from us, and we don't have no power to do anything about it. That's how you know, first of all, that's one thing. It's just one thing. There's plenty more in the Bible that you could prove that Mexican people are Israelites. But this is just one thing. They're going through this same curse as we're going through too. Our children were snatched from us. Still being snatched from us. They're being hung on trees. We don't have the power to stop it. We don't have the power to stop it. That's how you know. This is how you know who the Israelites are according to the Bible. Jewish people like to say, oh, they're the Jews, they're the Israelites. Yeah. No, they're not. They're not the Israelites of antiquity. Because if they are, they will be suffering from these curses. They're not suffering. What the hell Jewish people are suffering from? What are they suffering from? I don't know. I don't know what they're suffering from, but they ain't suffering at all. not suffering at all. So how can you say you're the Jews? You know that. All right, let's just read right here. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse. This is chapter 28, verse 15, right? It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all of his commandments, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." And if you read from Deuteronomy chapter 15 on down, all the way down to 68, you're going to understand. Everybody didn't go through this. Everybody didn't go through these curses. Only a certain people on this earth went through these curses. And if you start going back through history, you'll realize who the Israelites are because of these curses. You'll know because of the curses, right? Diana said, Jewish people are suffering from that ugly haircut and lying, saying that they're the true Jews. Yeah, white people ain't no Jews. They know they ain't the Jews. But they got to keep the facade going. They got to keep it up because everybody else on the earth believe it. Even though it's proven time and time again. This is how you know Jewish people ain't the real Jews. Ask them what's the other 11 tribes? Where's the other 11 tribes at? If you ask them, they'll say they're Judah. They're from the tribe of Judah. Right? Okay. If y'all from the tribe of Judah, who else is what's the other 11 tribes at? Where they're located? They can't tell you. They cannot tell you. They cannot tell you. And let me tell you something. And plus the Bible say that they're not the Jews. Let me go ahead and get Revelations. This is why the Christian church hate Revelations. They hate Revelations because it'll tell them the truth of who the real Jews are. This is Revelations chapter 3 and 9, right? Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan. First of all, who used the word synagogue? Black people, we're not using synagogues. They use the word synagogues. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews. Because Jewish people are the only ones that be, we're Jews, we're the Jews, we're Jews, you know what I'm saying? They got the whole world blinded thinking that they're the Jews. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Scripture even said that they be lying. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Ain't this happening right now? This is happening right now. I mean, yeah. Jewish people are not Jews. You're looking at a Jew right now. I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm in the same tribe our King Jesus Christ was in, or Yahweh Shai. The very same tribe. You can go back to Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah, I believe, 14:2. It'll tell you that the Jews are black. You can go to multiple scriptures in the Bible and you can prove that the Jews are black. Jesus Christ is a Jew. You go to Revelation chapter 1, and then it'll tell you what Jesus Christ looked like. And if you read the description of what it looked like, what it says in the Bible, it'll tell you that he's a dark-skinned man. A dark-skinned man. Yeah. It's kind of ugly. It's getting ugly for Jewish people now. It's getting real ugly. Do I have any more questions online? Is there any more questions, comments, concerns? Anything that you want to bring out to the table before I end the class? I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a second to go ahead and type up y'all questions. If not, then forever hold your peace. All right, I guess that's it. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to my brothers out there. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yashai Barakatham. Shalom Yahweh Shamar. Alathan Ba'Shem Yashai to my sisters out there. This is Isupk Pacific Northwest. Priests and officers of Quan. Shalom.
I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love to fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm really no man, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. See, bitch, in a different breed of black man. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Don't use some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on how many times must we remind you. One body, one way, some rank. I will never take up as a place. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole old frogs, fuck the shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the wicked. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian, we ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I assemble the gun with the slide for real. I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for real. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight, but with me and my nigga like bitch and whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight, but with me and my nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all don't fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah.